Hey, how's it going everyone? Today we are going to talk about some brand new glitches. First off, we're going to talk about something that I don't think a lot of you already know about. And what this involves is going over towards a specific quest, which is Mantis. You can pick this up randomly, but what's cool about this is that you do receive some armor and a ship. The ship at the end has some unique parts. There's also some other things that you can use from different ships. The cool thing is that most of these ships have some unique parts, some that you cannot find at any other vendor. So here's the thing, if you do not have this quest, then what you can do is find a different quest that rewards you with a ship. You do not want a ship that you can just buy. The reason for this is because, again, there are certain parts that are on these ships that are rewarded to you that you cannot purchase anywhere else. Okay, now that we have that down, what we want to do is head over towards our ship. The one that I'm going to customize is the Razor Leaf. I'm going to then add down a different structure. We are now going to purchase the Demos Spine A. This one right here is the one that we want. What we're going to do is then place this down, then head over towards one of the pieces on the ship. So for example, if I could, I would use that, but instead I'm going to use the laser here. What I want to do now is hold down the duplication button and duplicate it. For you guys, it's going to be different if you're on console. For me, it's going to be Control, and then I can definitely duplicate from there by tapping G, I believe it is. And what you can see is that the item has been duplicated. This vendor does not have this item in stock. You can do this for different pieces, which is pretty cool. So you can add on different items that you're not supposed to have extra copies of. You can, of course, do this with the back portion if I wanted to. If I wanted to duplicate the missiles and add some extra missiles, I could definitely do that. You can, again, do this with different pieces, different parts, to pretty much make your ship OP. There's just so many ways that you can really mess with this. And yeah, just try it out and let me know what you guys think down below. I think this is a pretty cool glitch because not a lot of people are posting ship glitches. Mainly we're just kind of out here posting credits, OP weapons, and all that good stuff. Well, let's continue on towards the second glitch. The second glitch involves a ship again. What we're going to do this time is we are going to hide all of our contraband into the captain's stash box, or whatever you want to call it back there. And the reason for this is because I'm going to show you something really cool that you can do, because there are some times where you may fly to a different planet, and then what can happen overall is you might end up having your items confiscated, because what's going to happen is they do not want you to have your, good old contraband items on board. What we could do is just stash all those in here. And that also includes some of your stolen items as well. So make sure that you stash all of that into this exact spot. Then we want to head towards the front of the seat here, hop in, and then we're going to head towards a planet that's going to scan us. Let the dialogue run through. Eventually the guy's going to be like, whoa, wait a minute here. You do have some things on board. We need to talk to you about it. So he's gonna say, hey, can we come into your ship and confiscate all the items? Well, you're going to accept it. No matter what the price is, so if the credits are 1,000, just accept it. It's really cheap and affordable. Then from there, just continue onward. You'll then be sent to a different planet, which is going to be okay, because what we're going to do from there is just let it go through all the way. So now that we have been taken in, we're going to then go back towards the ship by either opening up the menu, fast travel to the ship, or you may need to exit outside of the base and then fast travel from there. It's up to you which one you want to do whichever. Then once you're at the front of your ship, just get out of the seat and we're going to then head back towards that stash. What you will notice is that all of your items are still there. So in the end, if you had these items on you, they would be taken away. But for whatever reason, right now, you can actually store them in your captain's locker and it's not going to disappear at all. So what we're going to do now is talk about the third glitch, but it's more of an exploit mainly. And we're going to be utilizing something that you can do early on. We want to arrive over here at the commercial district, then go towards the train here. And then we're going to head straight towards the Mast District. Once you are here, just do a 180 by going down and then going up, and you should be able to see this exact building here. So we're going to go downwards, then back up, and you should see this building right here, which says UC in the distance. We're going to then take a left here, and you should see another fellow. We're going to then go through the whole entire dialogue. It's fairly short here. We're going to say, yeah, we want to agree to join the Vanguard. Then pretty much just push through the whole entire dialogue. The reason why we want this is because there is a fighting simulation that you can actually participate in, and it can be exploited. What we are going to do next is head straight towards the elevator, choose the floor, and then we're going to choose the last option here. And if we go towards our perks here, we can go towards the right side, and you're going to see piloting. We want to purchase the first one. Then from there, start up the whole entire quest by going towards the computer and agreeing to all the, terms of services, if that's what it is. Then continue forward, and you're going to see this huge open room. Not only that, there's an elevator at the end, and then towards the left side is going to be the fighting simulation. What we're going to do is not take the elevator back up. We're going to head straight towards the simulator and then go straight in. Also, if you notice some sort of tearing going on within this video, I apologize. I'm not too sure why it's happening. I've went through everything that I possibly can to fix it, and it's still happening in Starfield. No clue. What we're going to do now, though, continuing on with the video, what you can see is piloting 2 out of 5. What's interesting about this whole simulator is that you can actually take out 5 pilots. This means you can do this each time and progress higher and higher and complete this piloting pretty fast. This is a great way to exploit this early on, so this way you can pick up those perks. We are going to then continue on towards the 4th glitch here, and this has to do with a video that I uploaded 2 days ago, which shows you how to pretty much pick up unlimited contraband. What you want to do is invade a ship, dock it, and then from there, once you're inside, take out all of the enemies. We're going to look for some of this contraband. Typically, these ships do have them somewhere within the ship, and you just want to look around for them. Sometimes you can pick up 2, sometimes you can pick up 3. If you can pick up 3, that's absolutely tremendous. We're going to then continue forward. There's 1 on the left, there's 2 on the left actually, and then the 3rd one's on the right. Then from there, what we're going to do is just open up the menu and travel to a different planet. Once you've traveled to a different planet, travel back towards the same exact ship, and you should see that the items have been duplicated, or just have respawned. Not only that, some of these spacers will have some items on them, and you can pick them up and rinse and repeat this multiple times. This is a really, really awesome glitch that you can do somewhat early on. This is just a pretty awesome glitch overall, and I think that a lot of you are going to enjoy this, and I highly recommend it. I had a blast discovering this, and we are now going to continue on. Number 4, we are going to talk about the well glitch that I had shown 2 days ago. The reason for this is because I want to show you something completely brand new over here. We're going to then pop up right here in the middle of the map, and you should see that nearby there's the ship on the left side. It's not too far from there. Literally, you just go forward, take a left, and then the building is right there, and then you should see the elevator that's tucked in the back. You just want to head towards this general direction, and then go over here, and you should see the elevator. And when it comes down to choosing the floor, you do want to choose the well. Once you're at the bottom, you can then press forward, take a left. You should pass by the Trade Authority and the Apex Electronics. Go towards the middle here, take a right, take a left, and you should see a yellow switch. There's 2 things that I want to update you guys on. Originally, we would just click the switch, and then we'd just run over here and try to jump. What I suggest that you do instead is click the switch, then go over here and start sprinting. When you have sprinted, what you're going to see is that the door is going to push you all the way through, making it 10 times easier to push yourself through that wall. We're going to then go up here towards the top of this rock. Then we're going to drop down below. And what's going to happen here is we're going to locate the UC. The cool thing is that there's a chest that's tucked away, and honestly, it's pretty hard to find. What we're going to do is go over here towards the right. You can see that we're underneath the UC. What you can see in front of you is sort of these metal dividers. We're going to head towards the right side because it's the shorter side. And we're going to use our jetpack so that we can go around it. Do not make the mistake that I did right here, because I thought it was tucked right underneath here. It's actually on the other side. You can see it's right there. We're going to then go around jetpack towards the middle here, and then you should see this tucked right over here. I highly recommend that you pick up these weapons because they're quite powerful, and honestly the sniper is probably the best in this chest. So we're going to continue on here. There's going to be some different ones that I will show you within this video. If you have already seen the video prior, then do not worry about it. You can actually skip this. I just wanted to show you that secret chest there that's sort of tucked away. There's some good weapons there. One of the questions that I was asked a few days ago was, is there a way to get out of here? Because I cannot do it. Well, you can. You can actually travel outside of this location and try that out. Now, if you go back to the original spot, you can hop all the way towards the top here. We then want to jump all the way up, go towards the very top here, go straight, and then what you should see is a place where we can land on. There's also going to be some steam pipes or some sort of pipes nearby. You can actually jump on top of that and loot the chest. If that does not work, what you can do is actually jump down below and grab those items. This next glitch you should be already aware of, and it was posted originally over on Reddit and then it made its way to YouTube. So shout out to the guy on Reddit that posted this originally. We then want to head towards this specific star station, go towards the back portion here, towards the yellow wall, then go towards sort of like in between it, and then what's going to happen is that you're going to be pushed outside of the boundaries, and we can then loot the chest right over here. You can rinse and repeat this by simply just restarting the chest or refreshing it by going towards your ship here and then just resting for about 24 hours. It might be different depending on the location. Just letting you know, because different spots, it does take longer time to reset those chests. We're now going to continue on and talk about a great way to level up. This is all possible due to a pretty simplistic glitch, so let's get into it. So what we are going to do now is place down an outpost, and then from there go towards the right side all the way towards the end here. We're going to choose the bed option. Do not choose a bed that's a little bit elevated up. You want to choose a sleeping bag. We are going to place that sleeping bag on the ground like so. You can place it literally anywhere, it does not matter, there's not a specific way to do this. We then want to activate Parallel Self. When you have activated Parallel Self, what you want to do is take out this enemy, or yourself specifically, then rest, and what you should see is some XP that will pop up. If you do not do this exact way, you will not receive XP at all, for whatever reason. I'm not too sure how this works, but it does work, and you can grab about 56 XP per a kill. Now get this, if you want more XP, what you can do is rest or rest with your partner, and you should be able to gain more experience that way. Moving on, we want to travel over here towards Cheyenne and then locate the right side planet. This is going to be one that you will travel to eventually. I do not want to ruin anything. You want to go towards the front here, look at this puddle here, the second one. You should see some items underneath the map. Make sure that you are in third person. This does help out quite a lot. Then the second chest can be found here on the right side. And then the last and final chest can be found right here next to the stairs. You may need to move around to find the exact spot, but it should generally be right here in front of this rail. Then from there, you can reset these weapons or reset the chest and go back at it. Let's talk about another great way to get out of the map and pick up some awesome items. If you head over here towards Neon, then go towards the right, you can actually jump towards the top here, jump towards the green sign, then from here, follow exactly what I do next. I know that some of you already know about this, but the fact that we're going over 10 different glitches, I had to include this one in here because it's awesome. We just want to go towards the left side, follow this exact route here, and then we're going to drop down below. You can stick to the sides, but make sure that you do not stick too close to the wall there because you will pop back into the map. There are different chests here. There's one on the left and two on the right. Pick up all the items and then fly all the way back up, so this way you can pick up the rest of those chests. If you go into the red room there on the left side, you will be trapped, so the only way to get out of that is if you fast travel towards a different planet. So this one's pretty easy to do, and I highly recommend this one as well because it's just awesome. And last but not least, let's talk about the 10th glitch. This one is quite known. Everyone, including their grandma, knows about this. We're going to head over here towards the commercial district in Jameson. Then progress forward. You should see the Outland. I believe that's what it's called. What we can do from here is jump towards the top portion and then get to the very top. Honestly, it's unnecessary to do that. So what you want to do is just go towards the end here. Go towards the left. You should see the tree. We are going to jump on top of the tree, then jump on top of the building. You can, of course, go out of the map in different ways, but this one is probably the easiest way to get out of the map. We're going to hop right through this barrier, and then what you can see in the distance is the chest. I will have this all fast forward, so you can just kind of watch what you want. And there you go. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, subscribe, turn those notifications on, and if you have any questions, comment down below. I will be replying within the first hour or two. Thank you so much for supporting the channel and checking out all the glitching videos. I love posting glitches. It's one of the things that I truly love to do, and this is what the channel is based on. So with that, thank you so much, and I will see you all in the next video.